go to Ndap YENI. So can you just briefly tell us where is this? Because we want to learn more. More of this teaching is going on somewhere. So tell us about this somewhere and how to go about it.
Yes, we created Ndap YENI in 2023. Ndap YENI is a cultural school where Mbum people, having discovered that their culture is so nice, they want to go back and then recover the culture and revive it and then promote it. So we formed Ndap YENI so that we are able to come together and share cultural knowledge. When we share cultural knowledge, you get to know your culture now in Ndap YENI as a school. Okay. So we have 2 classes for men. We have 2 classes for women. We have a class for young girls. Then we have a class for young boys. Then we have a class for mama, which means royal queens. Then we have a class for wifa, and then we have a class for funds. All right. So we are numbering now about 4,000 something in that school, in the various classes. And our president is Professor Ta Nformi. That's Ta Nformi, Professor Ta. And our vice president is Ta Nformi Joe Bashi. And he is the moderator of the classes. He goes arranging the classes. I am the lead educator. I bring all the topics that we have to discuss. I bring possible questions. Then I bring knowledge and pour into classes. And I do it through educators. We have about 30 educators.
That's what I wanted to ask. Are you the only one? Because to teach 4,000 people, that would be exhaustive. Okay?
We have about 30 educators.
Okay.
These educators are people whom we have noted to have a deep knowledge of our culture. We have positioned them in classes, like teachers assigned to classes. So in those classes, they facilitate discussions. They facilitate learning discussion. And when I send topics, I send discussion questions. The educators take them, they enter into their classes, and then they start to learn. And they discuss and learn. We have secretaries who gather knowledge per topic. And these secretaries gather this knowledge in writing, and then they take out the voice messages in recording. And then we have a vault where we store all this information. So that if you come tomorrow and you are asking about marriage, we are able to go into a server and exhume all the knowledge concerning marriage as shared by all people. So now, we have now created a secretariat in Yaoundé.
Okay. Wow.
A secretariat for Ndap YENI is in Yaoundé in Biamasi. All right. We have created a secretariat. In that secretariat, we have a library section of all books written by Mbum people. We have a museum section with all traditional artifacts that we are storing there. Now, we do documentation in that office. We do everything like a documentation office. And then we have all type of storage for traditional material in there. And we are now going abroad. We have a committee that is going abroad to take back our artifacts that were stolen. It is called Relic Committee. That Relic Committee is now fighting and going into museums in Europe, going into museums in America, and searching for Mbum artifacts that were stolen.
Bring them back home.
We want to recover all back to our culture. And then we will store them in a museum in our cultural center in Biye.
Okay.
So we are building a cultural center in Biye. And we will store all these things in Biye in a museum.
This is serious. So yeah, let me find out. Is it for free? How to get into this these groups? Is it free, or does someone need to register? And how can contact person, or how do we go about it? Because there are so many people watching, and people will watch so that they know where to go.
Yes. So now Ndap has the first thing is go in, come in and learn. That it is free to come in and learn and remain free in there. But we advise people to register for 2,000.
For the whole year?
Yes, for a whole year, renewable. Okay. Because there are benefits for those who register for 2,000 francs. So, but it's free for everybody to come. If you don't have 2,000, we will not refuse you from sitting in class and learning.
Exactly.
Come and learn. But if you want to benefit more, bring your 2,000. So you're asking me now what kind of benefits, maybe for somebody who pays 2,000. Now, for somebody who pays 2,000, when they come to class and we share experiences, they can request for material from our secretariat, and we will give them the material free. They can go into, we have a website, ndapndela.com. They can go into our website and they will use a code to enter into portions of the website to tap information. Okay? There are many, many other benefits that I may not be able to.
Wow. This is interesting, right? And just to give my own little experience, because I just joined recently, and I'm telling you, I have enjoyed every little minute in YENI. When I get up in the morning, the audios are there, and when I'm doing something in the kitchen, I just put it on and I will listen to it. So I assure you that this is not the first and the last meeting we are having with Ta Nformi EK. I know his schedule is very tight. When he will have time, he will say come, because I've seen on his page he's also saying something about his he will be coming here more often. So maybe can you just say something, because like
yes,
you also have to tell people,
yes,
what we're planning to do.
This time we are going to repeat learning on marriage. And so we are beginning this week with the first step of marriage. The other week we'll go to the second step. The other week we'll go to the third step. The other week we'll go to the fourth step. And we will do 5 weeks of intense discussion of learning about marriage, because we have found that without this marriage, our society cannot be well, our society is really scattered. So people must go back to doing the right marriage ceremony. They must go back to behaving well in the marriage. They must go back to the right rituals. They must go back to the right bride price behavior. They must go back to every form, so that we can lay a good foundation for families, stronger families, united families. So